The moment of truth. Let's have a look. To Not Just About Ducks with me, Angela. I've just put the ducks in the pen because I'm going to be in and out of the garden. So I've laid the soaker hose, as you can see. I've connected it up. We're all good to go. I do have to do some transplanting today into the tunnel, into the thing. So I thought that I would put herbs, because last year when I put my herbs in, I put them a bit out the way, so I'm going to put my herbs around the step, if you like. So I'm just going to put some coriander in and maybe some rockets. Some of my things are looking really desperate to go in. In fact, they are really desperate to go in. I should have sowed them just a couple of weeks before I was ready to plant, but like an idiot I didn't. So we can all make mistakes, and I'm afraid that one is one of the ones that I've made this season, is planting things too early when I wasn't ready. However, my broad beans are looking absolutely phenomenal. I'm well chuffed with those, so they will be going in. I don't know how many I haven't counted them, but I think I was a bit overzealous with those as well, but they will be going in. Broad beans don't need pollinating, at least the ones I buy don't. They're self-pollinating, so it's okay for them to go in here, which they will have some protection then from whitefly, blackfly. Blackfly indeed love a broad bean, but it's easy to clean them off. You just rinse them off with a hose pipe, they fall to the ground, and once they're down on the floor, then they die. They can't get back up to it. They are they do fly, so this is why you end up with a black fly on the top, sort of 6 inches or 8 inches on the new shoots of your broad beans, and on your flowers, and not so much the base. But that is the height that the fly will fly, so to speak, and then they spread upwards, and then the ants come in, and you know the rest of it. So I'm going to try to protect them. They don't do any damage, they're just a bit unsightly, and they do draw the sap out of the plant. But I will be trying to save the broad beans and everything else that I have in here from whitefly, greenfly, blackfly and butterflies. Yes, I do love butterflies. The butterflies have the entire garden to play with, but not this bit. So I'll crack on with my planting duties, and we'll see how we get on. You know what happens now is fast forward, but I'll just plant my herbs first. I'll see you in a bit. going to take the broad beans back in the tunnel because they've all keeled over. They're a bit of a shock to the, I didn't realise it was such a big temperature difference from outside to under the plastic there. I've just found a lodger underneath one of the trays there, so he will be going to the ducks, a big fat. He's not a Spanish slug, he is just a slug, not a Spanish. He's a black one, but he's going to the ducks. And so I'll crack on with these couple of cabbages and this kale. The kale I'm not worried about getting too big because I always take from the bottom leaves and then it grows taller, and that's okay. I haven't got so much kale in as I have cabbages and other things, and I know I'm planting them close together, but I can always transplant. And the thing is, I did sow them too early. So could you believe that these ones are the same age as these? It's just that they're in separate pots. So it just goes to show that when you're sowing your seeds, you get a better result, even though it might be a bit more time consuming at the beginning. It's going to save you time and energy at the end. Although I don't think it's more time consuming, it's just I wanted to get things sown when I did in those little biscuit things, those jiffy things, and they're not that good, but they do serve a purpose when you're in need. So I'll crack on with sowing my vegetables. I do have to go because there's I've got a delivery coming, and I have to go and check that he hasn't delivered them, and I have to feed that slug to the ducks before it gets away. Right, so I'll see you all later. Thanks very much for watching this little bit of nonsense planting. I've got some of my herbs in. I have to plant some flowers and some herbs in that part of the garden. The ducks don't really eat herbs. They'll chow down on the coriander, but they don't like sage or rosemary, so sage and rosemary is more or less okay to plant, you know, where the ducks might get at them, but the rest has got to be protected. Yes, I nearly had an escapee then, so I'll go and give him to the ducks, and then I'll crack on with my duties. I have bread to sort out because I've run out and not enough hours in the day sometimes, but there we go. So I'll say TTFN, ta-ta for now. I'll see you all again shortly. Stay safe, take care wherever you are. Please like and subscribe, and God bless. So TTFN, bye.